A. As dawn approaches, cortisol gradually begins to rise in preparation for waking up. But when you consistently wake up around 3 o'clock a.m., it indicates that your cortisol rhythm has been disrupted. Your body is acting as if you are in danger, even though you are actually lying peacefully in bed. Initially, cortisol helps you stay alert and cope. But over time, the body loses its ability to regulate itself properly, leading to cortisol spikes early in the night and waking you up in the middle of the night. When you wake up at 3 o'clock a.m., your brain is usually very alert, but your body feels heavy and tired. This imbalance not only makes it difficult to fall back asleep, but also triggers energy storage mechanisms. The body misinterprets the signal that you are facing danger, so it prioritizes storing fat, especially abdominal fat, where the most cortisol receptors are concentrated. You wake up with a slight heartbeat, your mind wandering, and then drift into a semi-conscious state until morning. Another less discussed factor is the timing of dinner. A late dinner, one high in sugar or refined carbohydrates, can cause blood sugar to spike and then plummet in the middle of the night. When blood sugar drops, cortisol is released to compensate. When you eat late at night, your body has to use a lot of energy and resources to focus on digesting that food when it should be focusing on burning fat, liver repair, sleep, and reducing cortisol, except for half a cup of kefir, which will support your sleep rather than disrupt it. You also want to keep your liver functioning well so it can provide you with a steady supply of energy at night so you do wake up. Replace them with natural, clean, saturated and monosaturated fats. For example, Lactobacillus rhamnosus, found in live fermented Greek yogurt, activates the vagus nerve and reduces stress hormones. The Bifidobacterium lume bacteria in kefir we discussed has been shown in studies to reduce cortisol spikes during periods of stress, and Lactobacillus plantarum from sauerkraut and fermented pickles supports serotonin production, which helps fight inflammation. Finally, Lacticus lactis, found in traditional buttermilk or aged cheeses, may improve the body's antioxidant status and support better melatonin release from the pineal gland at night. If the liver is overloaded due to alcohol, processed foods, or chronic inflammation, this process becomes even more stressed. But sometimes, when the liver is congested or inflamed, blood sugar can drop too low and the brain senses danger and panics. Be sure to look for pure, unsweetened kefir, made from whole milk, not flavored or low-fat varieties. Also check the label to ensure that it contains live and active beneficial bacteria. This kefir will provide your body with a slow and steady supply to prevent hypoglycemia between 1 and 3 o'clock a.m. Kefir also contains a slow-digesting protein that gently energizes the liver throughout the night, so the body doesn't need to produce extra cortisol and keep you awake. Pure kefir is actually one of the best natural sleep resources shown in studies to increase GABA. GABA is a neurotransmitter that relaxes the body and helps shut down the stress response. But if you also notice, your muscles are very stiff around your neck and shoulders, this is a clear sign that your nervous system is stuck in fight or flight mode, which also increases cortisol. The best remedy for this is to supplement with magnesium at night. Taking 200 to 400 milligrams of elemental magnesium in the form of magnesium glycinate. When cortisol levels are high, your nervous system prepares the body to cope with stress, causing muscle stiffness, which can prevent you from getting a good night's sleep. But magnesium and its linked amino acid, glycine, naturally increase GABA levels in the brain. the key switch that turns off the stress loop so you can easily fall asleep and sleep soundly. So combining Kyr and magnesium about an hour before bed creates a very simple but effective way to keep your body relaxed throughout the night. When your lungs are full, take another small breath at the top. Melatonin is suppressed, and cortisol doesn't drop low enough for you to sleep soundly. Even if you doze off, that sleep is often shallow and easily disrupted. This sends a clear signal to the brain that a new day has begun. Once in the evening, as cortisol levels gradually reset, something interesting happens. Not only will you sleep more soundly, but your waistline will also start to change. And subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next content on hormones, sleep, metabolism, and sustainable health. Sleep is more than just rest. It's fundamental to hormones, metabolism, and long-term health.